What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and today I'm bringing you the matches from my most recent NLBC tournament run. Now, I'm sure most of you at this point are familiar with what NLBC is, but for those of you who aren't, it's Next Level Battle Circuit, which is a weekly fighting game tournament that usually takes place out in New York. However, obviously with the way the world is right now, they've resorted to running the tournament online. And since I'm within the region lock, I decided to start entering these tournaments, and I've been having a lot of fun. Although that being said, this run in particular ended up being by far my worst performance ever. Now, going into things, I wasn't feeling too confident because it had been a long day, but no Johns, no excuses. I obviously just played some players who played better than I did, and that's all that matters at the end of the day, right? But, you know, I was streaming this tournament, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing post commentary as opposed to regular commentary without the face cam, by the way, which I'm sure you've noticed, but hopefully y'all don't mind. It's because I wasn't in the best mood when I was playing that day, but I just like tried to clear my mind and just focus on playing some Dragon Ball, because that's what I love to do, and that usually just helps me, you know, deal with whatever I got going on. But yeah, you see that today we were running the team of Base Vegeta, Bardock B, Trunks B, which is the team that people just swore up and down I should just drop 18 for and just play it in tournament, and I'd easily make top 8. I'd probably even win. Then lo and behold, I finally played that team, and then it's the worst performance I've ever had. And I don't want to hear any excuses, bro. Well, nah, like you said yourself, Lotus, you were just having a bad day, man. And plus, it's like you need to work on your Base Vegeta a bit more, and if you just practice and did it a couple more times, shut up, shut up. Y'all don't know what you're talking about, man. I know me better than any of you know me. Trust and believe that, right? Now, am I capable of playing a lot better in tournament with this team than I did this day? Of course I am. I know that. I don't need you to tell me that. But what I am saying is that I don't need people who think they know me better than I know me to tell me what I need to be doing. Anyway, back to the match. You'll see we're fighting against a team of UI Goku, Bardock, and Vegito Blue, which, if you know me, you already know I rolled my eyes extremely hard upon seeing this team in the loading screen, because I cannot stand fighting UI Goku or Vegito. Vegito sometimes makes me want to quit this game. I'm not gonna lie, I hate him that much, but it is what it is. You got to deal with the cards that you're dealt, and you know, that's just the team my opponent was running. Now you can see his name is Batosai, and I believe that was actually his fighting name as well. And he's getting quite the mollywop on my bar ground. He's got tons of bars, so it's gonna be huge damage. I remember debating here about whether or not I wanted to spark, but I was like, in the end, I decided not to spend the spark and save Bardock because it was so much damage. It just didn't feel like it was worth it to keep him alive, just because there was going to be so little blue life anyway, right? So I ended up just finding an opportunity to get the raw tag in. I get the JM there with Base Vegeta, but no confirming to the J2H. Trying to catch him with some Ki Blast or something. We get one, vanish for the confirm, take him to the corner with the combo, knock him up, bring him right back down with the knee dive. All well and good. Catch him with the super dash on wake up into the beam assist, excuse me, and then we don't get the combo, right? And then we find an opportunity to poke through his Dragon Rush with the 2L, get the combo, and this isn't going to be quite enough. I figured it wouldn't be, and the worst part about this is that I could have made that combo kill if I had just done EX knee dive into command grab into level 1, and that would have been enough. And then not only did I not kill the character, I somehow allowed him to get the free raw tag, which I looked like I was in position for, the 2H, right? And I just didn't get it. Fortunately though, we catch him trying to mash through the cross up on my Trunks combo, or my Trunks block string rather, find the hit, take him to the corner. I guessed that he was gonna try to dash on wake up or like up tech and super dash or something like that, so I tried to chase it with the super dash. I was wrong. He woke up button, got the combo, but fortunately he dropped the ultimate Z change into the Bardock level 3. We find the touch with the Base Vegeta assist, confirm that with Trunks, ultimate Z change out into the Bardock. Boom, level 1, down goes his Bardock, and I'm feeling pretty good. Like, he's got a bit more meter, but that doesn't matter. I saw the character lead and sparking, so I'm winning this match as far as I'm concerned, right? As far as I'm concerned, and obviously the little gauge at the top says that as well, which, by the way, I don't know about y'all, but I still feel like that gauge at the top that says who has the advantage in battle is still, like, pretty pointless. Like, I don't know. For me, it was better off when the frame delay was up there and there was just nothing at the bottom. I just don't feel like that gauge adds anything to the game, and in a match, I never ever look at it. In fact, me looking at it now was the first time I've looked at it really since it has been implemented in the game, to be honest, because I never pay attention to it. Anyway, back to the match, you can see that his super dash actually caught my knee dive, and that's a interesting, not necessarily interesting, but that's just a good little piece of like information, I guess, for people to have, because I have been asked before, how do you deal with Base Vegeta's rocket kick and how do you deal with like the knee dive? And the answer to that is, you gotta super dash it, right? You have to, first of all, you have to be able to react decently enough, right? If you're on the ground and he's on the ground, you have to jump. But if you do manage to jump to avoid the rocket kick, just super dash. That's how you're gonna get your punish. Now, if you're playing a character that doesn't really have good combos off of super dash, obviously you're not going to get that great of one, but it's better than getting hit, or at the very least you can at least jump to avoid it. If only I could have avoided that 2H. You could see I was trying to get a hit there. I whiffed the Ki Blast. I panic vanished right into a 2H. That was a really good punish by him. I popped my Sparking, try to keep Trunks alive. Auto combo into the same side change, not change his future, but the Masenko. We get to confirm off the empty vanish. Boom, down goes his Ultra Instinct Goku. And I'm feeling pretty good. At first I was feeling like I was throwing the game away. Like when I did that Ki Blast into that vanish and I got 2H for it, I was like, oh, I don't want to win, do I? I Ki Blast into a vanish, bait out the 2H with a backdash, but for some reason I'm stupid and I went to super dash it instead of just waiting on the ground for the vanish so that I could 2H him and kill him for it. It's all well and good though. I super dash him, find the block string, and just when he thinks he's about to get mixed up and he's on the lookout for the left right, boom, that's when you hit him with the tick throw. It's crazy because he just lost the character to the auto combo mix, right? It's like, okay, boom, Sparking Trunks, I'm gonna have to hold this mix up, and then he just gets thrown. And then after the level 3, I go for the safe jump so he gets counter hit overhead because I'm pretty sure he tried to mash 2H on Wake Up or something of the like. Let me just skip ahead here to the next match. Well, a little bit too far. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was mashing 2H on Wake Up, but he got counter hit because I safe jumped. Anyway, going into game 2, I'm like, alright, if I can just play at least that solid again, then we'll be fine. I caught him with the beam, even though he tried a 6H, didn't confirm off that. Then he whiffed the reflect, I got a 2M punish, and then I'm a scrub and I dropped the combo because I'm not used to playing with the Bardock B assist. I guess the timing was just a little bit off, and you really hate to see it. And then I think I'm going to fake him out with the super dash, and he was just so on point with the 2H, and he got a happy birthday combo and snapped in my Bardock, which I didn't agree with. I thought was really strange. And then even stranger than that, he raw tagged in the base, or not base Vegeta, but blue Vegito, and I can only imagine that might have been a misinput and he just wanted the assist call, but I don't know. Either way, we block string and we take him to the corner. He actually eats the overhead off the medium spin, and we get to confirm off the base Vegeta assist into a full combo. The only problem here is that I don't get sliding knockdown. That in mind, I went for the medium spin, kind of like trying to reset him, and I messed up the input, and I ended up getting a 5M, and then he gets a combo and supers me, and then tries to read my up tech with the Dragon Rush. Like, that is the true mark of an online warrior. You are an online master when you're trying to catch somebody's up tech with the Dragon Rush. I managed to avoid it, but don't really get a good punish, and then I end up getting punished myself here. Another happy birthday combo as he's taking down my Bardock, so we lose a decent chunk of blue life on base Vegeta. But base Vegeta and Trunks together is still pretty strong, and two characters I enjoy playing a lot, and I still feel very confident in playing. Like, if I lose Bardock in this team, I'm not like, oh no, like my odds just went down significantly. Like, obviously losing a character is a big deal, but I still feel like I'm very much in the match. Although that being said, he finds a touch with 5 bars, so that's going to be level 1 to level 3. And then down goes my base Vegeta. And then this is where I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't our game. Maybe things aren't going to go that well for us. But I still have 5 bars, almost 5.5 bars, full health, limit break, and sparking. So I have plenty of resources on my side to make this comeback, and I've made crazier comebacks before. I opted for the round start change the future, but I actually get counter hit by the sword, and at first I thought we traded, or that I at least hit him, but that was not the case. And then I just get blasted by the most random 2H, but it's Vegito. Like, it'd be like that. I have to pop my sparking here, otherwise I'm gonna die. I find the 5S through his 236S, get the full combo, take him to the corner for the level 3. Or no, for the safe jump. He blocks it, and then he pops his sparking, right? And this was like a really big W for me, because he popped his sparking to keep his Vegito alive, and then tried to run forward and call it the sword. Sure, Vegito players gonna be Vegito players, I guess. Doesn't matter to me though. I get the full combo. Dragon Rush for the sliding knockdown, level 1, boom, down goes Vegito, and that's a big W because I got him to spend his resource. Now, I've already activated my sparking, and usually I would like to take out a character before I have to spend my sparking, so that way I still have it for 2 characters, but since he spent his and lost the character anyway, that's really good for me, right? Again, we get him with the auto combo mix, get the Masenko, confirm off of it with empty vanish into full combo, take him to the corner for the level 3. Big damage on the Bardock. I'm pretty sure I just go overhead, and then we go for the Shining Slash into the level 1, and just like that, we take down this Bardock, and it's looking like I'm about to make a miracle happen, you know what I'm saying? We've been here time and time again, me and the old trusty sword boy. I'm like, alright, cool. Now, I just need to not get hit once, because if I do, I die. Whereas if he gets hit, he still has another chance. And then I just jump over him and get punched in my sternum, because UI Goku 5L hitboxes. It's kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, down goes the Sword Boy, and down goes our hopes of losing, or of winning game number 2. But we were looking pretty strong there in the end. We started off really sloppy, but I started to pull it back, and I was like, alright, let me just regain my composure, and as long as I just stay calm, I should be able to bring things back in game number 3. At least that's what I was telling myself, right? Start things off with some Ki Blast into a beam assist. He catches my backdash with UI Goku 5L, because of course he does. The hitbox on that jab is absolutely ridiculous, and it's funny, right? Because I remember there was like some I guess concern over UI Goku's 5L because it's a 7-frame jab, but the hitbox on it is just so ridiculous. And maybe it's like an online thing, right, where it would make a bigger difference offline, but I'm an online player, okay? I'm a YouTuber, I'm a streamer, right? I'm not a competitor, even though I would like to compete, you know, when these tournaments come back. So maybe it's easier dealt with offline, but man, UI Goku he's a force. I'm already having to spend my spark to keep the base Vegeta alive. We find the touch with the EX Lariat, but I can't really get a knockdown here. He reflects. I panic vanish. Fortunately though, I'm in sparking, so I was able to empty vanish and still block. But he jumps in on me, and then here's going to be the full combo from his UI Goku on my Bardock. I'm like, this is a really bad situation. I have no bar. I've already spent my sparking. I have 2 characters who are leaking. But fortunately, he drops the combo. Yes! God, that felt so good. I call it the beam, hoping that he would super dash, because that is a very common trend I noticed online among very, very many players, is that if you call it a beam assist, a lot of people will jump over it and then super dash at you. I keep my feet planted firmly on the ground, 2H him, got a combo, but, you know, for all it was worth, considering he popped a sparking and then my Bardock died for it. Knockdown, 2 and 4L, 2 bars spent. What was interesting to me here, though, is that he opted to keep his UI Goku in, which was strange to me. I thought for sure he would DHC out to bring in Bardock and Vegeta, considering that his Ultra Instinct Goku's, you know, pretty much one touch from dying. Like, if I get any decent hit where I can get a full combo, he was gonna die. Except the hit that I got ends up being an EX Rocket Kick, and I have to spend a bar and a half in order to get that proper confirmed. So he did manage to live, but it was still odd to me to see that he didn't try to get UI Goku out. He wakes up with the tech option. I don't punish it. I go to take my turn back. He counter supers, because of course he did. He's UI Goku. I should have seen that one coming. And yeah, goes for the 2H. Just dashes under me in 2H, mashes 2H again, Lariat this time. Izzy's tacking on the pressure, just going crazy, going sicko mode, as expected of a UI Goku / Vegito blue player. I mean, and looking at Bardock too, like, my man's playing Bardock, Vegito, and UI Goku, and he ended up playing exactly how I expected somebody who plays this team to play. I find the counter hit because he's mashing on Wake Up with the base Vegito 6. I don't get to confirm, and then right here, this is where my heart sank, because I was like, are you kidding me? I intentionally, so this is a setup I haven't done in a very long time, because it's kind of like gimmicky and it stopped working on people a decent ways into the game, and it's something I should still go for from time to time if I'm making the read on my opponent, right? And I technically made the right read, it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I did the auto combo to take myself into the corner, and then I flipped over him, because the thing is, like, taking myself into the corner, a lot of people tend to mash, right? Or they'll take their turn back, especially because the auto combo is not unsafe, but negative on block. I don't forget what the exact frame that is. So I did the flip into a super dash, hoping that I would, you know, catch his whiffs mashing and super dash him and get the combo. Except I got anti-aired by Bardock auto combo, so it do be like that. Yeah. Anyway, you can see I'm fighting for my life with this base Vegeta. I got hit by the most random 2H, but in the end, we did manage to take out his UI Goku with a rocket kick. And I'm just like, you know, this is a tough comeback, but it's possible. I mean, neither of us have sparking on the table, so it's like, without him having to have that resource, it's like, I think I can do this, but it's just such an uphill battle. I do find the touch though. EX knee dive into the command grab into level 3. I didn't go for any sort of mix-up because I expected him to mash counter or something or reflect. And then I lose the stare down to Vegito's 2L, because despite people trying to convince me early on that his 2L sucked, and some people still saying that even to this day, Vegito's 2L low crushes other lows. Well, obviously low crush. It low crushes other 2Ls, and not only does it low crush, it's medium scale damage. Why? Just why? And so in my very first match of the tournament, I go down 2-1 to Batosai, and that was a tough loss, I'm not gonna lie. That being said though, all you can really do when something like that happens is shake it off and then tell yourself that you got this loser's run, which is exactly what I was telling myself and what chat and my homies were telling me. And then I saw who my first opponent was in losers. Another Vegito, man, and he's playing Broly this time. I'm just like, I can't escape these characters. These characters are everywhere I turn, everywhere I look. I'm constantly fighting for my life against Vegito and Broly, and I just can't take this anymore. But it's all well and good. So I saw that my opponent was running this team of, you know, Vegito, Bardock, and Broly. I'm like, okay, this is going to be another tough matchup for me. And I'm saying that despite him having Galo Square, because again, like, I don't really put too much stock into people's square colors of their ranks, because that usually doesn't mean anything to me. I'm trying to play a relatively safe game of keep out against his Vegito, zoning him out with key blasts and stuff. I find the hit with the key blast into the Bardock B assist, get the full combo, take him to the corner, and I'm just like, just trying to play my usual game. I hit him with the Destructo Disc, which is, this setup is so fake. It's so easy to deal with, but I always do it until people, you know, actually do something to stop me. So Destructo Disc into the overhead light, get the full combo, hit him with the 5H loops into level 1, level 1, level 1, and that's going to be a dead Vegeta. I'm like, okay, we can do this. We got this. We got rid of one of the problem characters. Now we just still have the raid boss in the background to deal with later on. But, you know, I pretty much took out the first character without getting hit. Now, I don't really remember why I brought in Trunks. I might just not have been thinking clearly, but I do feel like Trunks does pretty well against Bardock, so it's not the worst idea. Is that usually I would have brought in Bardock as the final character instead of Trunks. He manages to find the hit though on my jump in, sticks out a jab, and I do get touched, and then he knocks me down. And yeah, I could tell from his Bardock combo there that it's looking a little sloppy. I don't know if he's got nerves or if he's just not that well seasoned of a player, whatever, but I'm still just like treating him how I would treat anybody else. Trying to bait out a mash there. You can see those back dashes are me trying to, oof, can't believe I whiffed that in his face. Those like back dashes are me trying to find a button and then punish him with an EX Lariat. I somehow got away with charging Tyrant Lancer in his face and then not even connecting it. And he was just showing me a lot of respect. You see there, he was just not really willing to mash or reflect or jump out or do pretty much anything to stop my Bardock corner pressure. And so once I realized that, I was like, oh, I've got this. If he's respecting me that much, then like this should be an easy W for me. At least that's what I'm telling myself in my head, just trying to tell myself that, like, you know, I'm at least going to win this losers match, right? Get the overhead on the Bardock, full combo. It should be a meterless kill on his Bardock, and then we're just down to the anchor Broly. But it is full health Broly with Sparking, with Limit Break, with 7 bars, and as Nokami says, it can happen to anyone. It could happen to you, and it has happened to me on many occasions. Granted, not everybody's Broly is, you know, the caliber of Nokami, or not every player is the caliber of Nokami, but it's just like, I see this character and I start freezing up. I'm just like, what do? But we continue on a pressure, take him to the corner. I hit him with the low this time. You guys will notice that last time I went for that mix-up, I actually got him high. I tried to go for the side switch off the base Vegeta combo, off the base Vegeta assist, but I dropped it. Reflecting the EX Lariat, vanished again. He didn't change the direction of his blocking time. Trying to keep me out with some Ki Blast, and there's not really a whole lot Bardock can actually do against Broly when he starts zoning you out. Fortunately enough though, I do manage to get him blocking and then hold that base Vegeta assist, get him with a Dragon Rush, EX spin for the knockdown into the beam assist, and that should be 3 bars taking out his Broly before he even gets the chance to spin a Spark, or so I thought. But that was a little bit short on damage. He holds the medium Shining Slash, I spark up, and then thinking that this is going to be the kill, but Sparking just wouldn't let this character die. Yeah, and I wasn't saucy enough to actually extend it off my assist there so I could actually get the sliding knockdown and super, but I thought that once I got the Shining Slash into Spark confirmed, it would be enough to kill him, and it just wasn't. Sparking was just keeping that man alive by any means necessary. He gets the combo into my Trunks, knocks me down to the Broly level 3. I'm just like, okay, there's just nothing he can really do here. Like, he did get the kill on Trunks, but I'm telling myself there's just no way. There's just, if I allow this comeback, I will turn this game off right now and I'll just go to bed. That's what I told myself. Like, if I allow this comeback, I'm just giving up. Because there's just no way. The lead is just too insurmountable in my mind, right? Sticking out a couple of jabs, making sure he's not going to do anything crazy. He whiffs up Reflect. I don't know what that was I just did. I AD'd and stayed in front and then went low. Sure, it worked out. We managed to take down his Broly in game 1 over Defeat Lee. Just fast forward a bit. Oh, too much. Anyway, moving on into game number 2. Same old, still running the same teams, whatever. I go for the Rocket Kick round start. It's the beam assist. It whiffs, no big deal. Trying to keep him out with Ki Blast, but the Broly assist just cutting through all of that. And then I started having Vietnam flashbacks right there when I got hit by that 2L, because that's how I lost in Winterside, was Vegito low crushing his base Vegeta's 2L with his own 2L. Fortunately though, he didn't get the full combo. We're both just dropping our combos right now. I'm not respecting his pressure at all. I jump back into the heavy. I get the full combo on the Vegito. Almost dropped the combo there off the Bardock B assist, not gonna lie. But we do get the side switch. Take him back to the corner, and he tried to do something on Wake Up. Not really sure what. Ends up just getting hit by a mid, and that's going to be his Vegeta going down once again without really being able to put up much of a fight. So I'm just like, okay, looking a little sloppier than we were in the first game, but we do take out Vegito pretty easily once again, which is one of the problem characters. He backdashes around some with Bardock. I throw out Ki Blast, but I throw out a little bit too many of them, and I wasn't able to properly confirm off the Bardock B assist. It's alright though. We find the Rocket Kick, get him with a little loop-de-loop and pull, knock him down, throw out the Ki Blast, call in the beam assist. We go low, he gets hit him with the 5H loops, and that should be a dead character. Boom, 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 into the auto combo, medium knee dive, calling the Bardock assist, Dragon Rush, command grab, toss him up, level 1, and that might be enough off 1 bar. Not quite. Bring in the Bardock for the extra level 1, and basically he gets to recover his blue life, and we're looking pretty strong. We were looking a little shaky at the start of this match, but it's all really good. He goes for a jump in. I jump back and air him with the jump light. I wish I was always that nice with it. But alas, I'm not. Now he spends a Sparking immediately, not wanting to do anything with that mix-up. And then I just run into some Ki Blast. He gets the corner. I'm expecting command grab. I get hit with the 2M. Bad on my part, good on his part. And that should be a dead character. except he didn't level 3. I think he was trying to do it with just 1 bar or 2 bars or whatever, but yeah, he drops the combo, doesn't matter. Broly's Broly. I get grabbed because he's just hovering over me. He's big and scary, and Broly will do Broly things. And down goes Bardock. But I'm just like, you know, he's, you know, looking solid, but I doubt he'll be able to make this comeback on me. And I just said, screw it, and just going for the level 3. Now, he's in Sparking, so he's going to recover all this anyway. It's all blue life, but I did just get him to, like, ease up on his pressure, and I get my turn back, and I should have seen this one coming. An eye for an eye turns the whole world blind. You can't level 3 somebody and expect them not to do it back. So, yeah, except I'm going to spend my Spark to keep the base Vegeta alive and get back all that blue health. Again, I call it the beam, bait out the super dash, he takes the bait, boom. I don't know what this combo was, but you know what, we take those. 2H punish, level 1, level 3, not quite enough to kill, but a decent amount of damage. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to jump in or something. While I go low, while I go high. Either way, if he gets hit, he dies. I jump in, he gets hit by the JM, and that's going to be the end of his Broly, and we take things 2-0 over our first opponent in losers. So, yeah, good games to him, but we prevailed this time, fortunately. And so I moved on to my third and final match of this NLBC run. And so here we are against my third and final opponent of this run. Yeah, that's right. I know it's a spoiler already for the video, but you might have noticed that the Twitch alert went off there on screen. Somebody subscribed to the channel. I was streaming when I was playing this originally, which, by the way, for the record, today is Thursday, which means NLBC is again today, and I'm probably streaming it right now, so link is in the description down below, twitch.tv/LotusAsakura. So let's hope I play a lot better today than I did in this tournament, and I don't lose my first match and then my second match in losers. But yeah, as I said before, this was just not a very good day of play for me, and just the 2 people I lost to, they just were the better players that day. So yeah, you can see he's running a team of Base Vegeta, Adult Gohan, and GT Goku. I saw GT Goku and I was like, I already lost neutral. I lost neutral as soon as I saw the assist, right? But this was my third and final opponent because I did not make it very far in the bracket this day. But like I said before, I'm probably streaming my run right now by the time you're watching this video. So tune in. And if I'm not streaming, well, follow the channel anyway. Because I do stream the game pretty often, and I'll probably be streaming my City of Mayhem run, if nothing else, which will be in a couple of days. Anyway, we finally touch on the base Vegeta. We get the loops going, but I dropped him. He catches me with the GT assist, tags out, gets a level up on Gohan, chases the tech. I pop my Spark immediately, not wanting to lose base Vegeta. And I choked it. I didn't expect that Twitch to actually connect. I was able to still confirm off of it with the empty vanish, but I could have killed him. I probably could have killed him because base Vegeta 2H into like 5 loops you get off that combo if I hadn't dropped it, and I would have built so much bar and done so much damage. Gohan probably would have died there, and I would have changed the course of this match so much. That was a really, really bad time to not commit to the combo. I get base Vegeta out, he's dropping combos, and this is a scramble city, right? I'm dropping combos, he's dropping combos, we're not getting proper confirms. I raw attack out to save Bardock, he's got so much blue life. With a rocket kick, throwing out Ki Blast, baiting him to super dash. He vanishes, I wasn't quite ready to 2H it though, so I just counter vanish it. No confirm off the beam assist, we do get the tick throw though. I have plenty of bars, so I should just keep it simple, right? And yeah, just knock him down, 2 bars out to do the trick, level 1. Bring in Trunks since he's a healthy character, and down goes his Adult Gohan, but yeah, honestly, the Adult Gohan is the character that scares me the least on this team because I know about base Vegeta because I play that character and I know how I would play him, right? And then GT Goku is like, that assist is kind of ridiculous. I do manage to get the hit off the Ki Blast, confirm off of it, but I drop it off the base Vegeta assist because I suck. Take me to the corner though, once again off the Ki Blast. Get the sliding knockdown this time in the corner. Don't have enough bar to kill, so we just go for the meaty change the future. I kind of mess it up though. And then I try to jab his super dash, but I'm not that OD at this game, so he managed to get away with it. We get another Ki Blast throw into another confirm, take him to the corner once again, but I'm back to 2 bars and he's in Sparking, so I still can't kill the character, but it is what it is. Another failed meaty change the future setup. Ki Blast in the GT assist. I actually could have poked him back right there, but I hesitated because I wasn't sure if I was going to block the GT assist or not. It went over my head. I confirmed that too late, and so I got counter hit for trying to take my turn back when he hesitated. And then yeah, he gets the combo on Trunks into level 3, and now I have to hold this mix up. Except he drastically screws it up, and I could have gotten out of there for free. For free, I could have escaped. But what happened there is I was legitimately just so blown away by how badly he screwed that up that I just froze. And then I got hit, and Trunks died. I'm like, oh, can't. Well, Vegeta and Bardock can absolutely still get the job done, but this is a lot less fun of a matchup now that I don't have Trunks on my side. But yeah, I'm trying to get anything in, super dash, Ki Blast, whatever. Not able to get anything going. I do manage to block the rocket kick, but he immediately finds the air-to-air after I block the GT assist and gets a full combo. Knocks me down, throws out the Ki Blast. I actually get hit by the Ki Blast because I didn't expect him to actually toss it out. And I think I tried to wake up rocket kick, so I got counter hit for it. He gets the combo, and then down goes my base Vegeta. I'm just like, damn, I kind of just don't want to win, do I? Not with the way I'm playing. Sloppy play on both ends, but less sloppy on his end, right? So I'm just fighting for my life with Bardock. I just run up, stick out a jab, actually managed to get the happy birthday. Unfortunately, Base Vegeta's health is like, it's so bad. It's so bad, right? Because like, you're like, damn, I wish Base Vegeta had more health so I could have done more damage to the GT Goku. But, you know, we take it. We get some blue life on GT Goku. And then no 2H on the Super Dash. I reflected instead because I just wasn't set. And then he gets his combo off the EX lunge and into the level 3. GT Goku just doing GT Goku things. That move, man, it's so fast. It's so, and they nerfed it, but did they really? They nerfed it, but did they really? And that's going to be game 1 going to Dio. Fast forward a little bit too much there. And so we move on to game 2. No team switches or anything. And honestly, I thought about switching to Android 18 in this tournament just because like I just wasn't really feeling confident in my play. Like I felt like I was dropping a lot of stuff, and I was like, I probably would be a little bit more consistent with 18. But I was like, nah, I'm already this far. I might as well just stick it out with Base Vegeta. For all the for all the good it's doing, as you see, we get hit twice, and if he doesn't drop this combo, that could be the end of our Base Vegeta. He's looking kind of nasty. Knockdown is the GT Goku assist. Gets the Dragon Rush for the sliding knockdown, command grab, level 1, level 1, level 1, and down goes our Base Vegeta without really getting to put up much of a fight whatsoever. And he gets level up on Gohan, which now spells trouble, because now he has Gohan leveled up with GT Goku and Base Vegeta behind him. And yeah, this is not looking good. He jumps back into legs, which actually gets him slipping. I just didn't commit to the button that time. I do find the air-to-air though, get the hit on adult Gohan, take him to the corner, spin for the knockdown, and then just go in for the meaty heavy. He whistle reflects, he gets caught by the beam assist, I get the full combo again, and I'm just, alright, let me just spend all the bar here, let me just cash out, and let me just even things up. So I spend the Vanish into the Dragon Rush, into the level 1, level 3, which I actually, now that I think about it, I don't know what does more damage. Does it do more damage for me to do a Vanish into Dragon Rush level 1, level 3? Or is it more damage if I just take the knockdown and then just spend Bardock double level 1 and level 3? If you know in the comment section down below, feel free to let me know. Although by the time this video is uploaded, I've probably already gone to training mode and tested it out myself. But yeah, off the top of my head, I actually don't know. I've never actually checked. I don't know. Either way, we get the kill. And then lose neutral to GT Goku, except he drops his combo, and it's like, again, man, it's just like, he's probably better than this, and I know I'm better than this, but we were just dropping so much. And another backdash into the EX236H. It is just, yeah, GT Goku doing GT Goku things, full combo, takes me back to the corner, drops the combo again though. I dash out, he vanishes, and I'm just not able to get a word in edgewise, am I? Right back in the corner, blocking GT Goku, EX Orb, Super dashes back at me. I'm just like, I'm desperately fighting for my way out, and I just am not able to get anything going. Just, yeah. Trying to find my way out, get caught by the Base Vegeta assist. He gets the combo, but drops it again. And I'm just like, man, I shouldn't be losing to somebody dropping this many combos, but I just, yeah. And then you'll notice one thing he was doing a lot is just constantly super jumping forward and then just floating backward. I just let him get away with that throughout the entire match, and that's, yeah. Chase the up tech with the layered into the beam assist. He pops a spark and not want to deal with it. I reflect the beam, go for the 2H, except he empty vanished and blocked it. I think he tried to 2H that vanish, but he couldn't quite get it. And then I go for the jab on the air-to-air. I get caught slipping by the Base Vegeta assist. He's fishing for an air-to-air himself. He gets caught by me. I get to confirm into the knockdown, except I had already used my knockdown, so I tried to reset him with a spin, and then he challenged there and won, and I lose my Bardock. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm telling myself, we can definitely still make this comeback. I mean, again, every time I'm in a situation like this, I'm like, bro, it's Trunks. I got all this meteor, I have all this health, I still have limit break and spark on myself. I can do this. Then I drop the kill combo on GT Goku. So, not off to a great start to make his comeback. He just goes in for the IAD heavy. I let it happen. He can't kill me here because he's not going to be able to build the bar. At least that's what I thought, because I didn't think he was going to get this far to the corner. Except he did. But he still managed to drop it off the Base Vegeta assist. I pop my spark in to keep things alive, to try to stay in the match. And he's just super jumping forward, floating backward, and then I just eat another 236H because that move is stupid. I hate this character. He drops another combo, giving me another chance at life, and I still do nothing with it. And again, just constantly super jumping forward, floating backward, throws out the auto combo. I run into it, and thus ended my tournament run. I just, yeah, I got folded. Certainly not my best performance, but you know what? We will get stronger. We will improve from this. And as I said before, probably by the time you're watching this video, NLBC is going on right now. Even if I'm not streaming it, Spooky will be streaming it, the host of the tournament, so I'll have his link in the description down below as well. But if you want to watch me, if I am streaming right now, then my link to my Twitch is also in the description down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Them's the breaks. It'd be like that when it be like that, especially when it be like that. But we endure. We live to fight another day, and we will get stronger. Well, that's gonna do it, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all those content I'm bringing you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, let's cap it so we swim the bat. Later.